ever wish life came with a cheat code? Well, you dip your toes into The Secret by Rhonda Byrne and brought it to our deep dive table, so let's unpack it. We're talking law of attraction, manifestation, and whether all this good vibes only stuff actually holds water.
What's intriguing is how Byrne presents this secret not as self-help fluff, but almost like a universal law on par with gravity.
Oh, wow.
She pulls from big thinkers across history, creating this narrative that has been known for centuries, just hidden in plain sight.
Okay, so less self-help, more like the universe's user manual.
Yeah.
I'm in. But for those new to the game, break down this law of attraction thing.
Simply put, like attracts like,
Okay.
but not just in a be nice to get nice way. Byrne argues your thoughts emit actual frequencies, like radio waves. Think positive, you attract success. Dwell on lack, guess what you get more of?
Okay, so that when it rains, it pours feeling. But we're in control of the weather in our own lives.
Exactly.
I can see how that's empowering, but also kind of high stakes, right?
Exactly. And this is where that wrong side of the bed example comes in. The book argues those little negative thoughts aren't just a mood, they're setting the frequency for your whole day.
So spilled coffee isn't just clumsiness, it's bad vibes manifesting into a latte stain.
Yeah.
I'll admit I've totally had those days where one thing goes wrong and it feels like a domino effect.
And The Secret would say, you called those dominoes in with your energy. But instead of getting stuck in doom and gloom, Byrne flips the script. She wants you to see yourself as Aladdin, the universe as your genie.
All right, I love a good genie story. So rubbing the magic lamp is our thoughts.
Yeah, you could say that.
Just wish for $1 million and boom, it appears.
It's not quite that simple, though the book emphasizes not getting bogged down in the how. The key is focusing on the feeling of having your desire and trusting the universe will sort out the logistics. But a key part of that is feeling good.
So it's not enough to just think about winning the lottery. I have to feel the joy of being a lottery winner right now. Isn't that where people get tripped up, feeling phony or like they're forcing it?
It's a valid concern. And Byrne addresses that by suggesting secret shifters. Think of them as mood boosters on speed dial. Not just generic happy thoughts, but things specifically potent for you.
Give me an example of what's on your secret shifter playlist.
Oh, that's easy. For me, it's the image of my dog wearing a ridiculous party hat.
Really?
Instantly turns my frown upside down. But for you, it might be the opening riff to your favorite song, or recalling a hilarious vacation memory.
Okay, I can see how having those go-to mood lifters could be clutch when you're spiraling. Speaking of shifting gears, the book also talks about gratitude, right? A lot.
Gratitude is huge in The Secret. It's presented as this almost superpower for shifting your frequency from lack to abundance. Instead of focusing on what you don't have, you're deliberately tuning into what's already good.
So instead of stressing about not having a fancy car, I should be grateful for my trusty bike. That feels a bit simplistic, doesn't it?
On the surface, maybe. But The Secret argues that consciously acknowledging the good, even small things, rewires your thinking. You start noticing more abundance, which then attracts, you guessed it, more abundance.
Okay, I'm starting to see the logic here. It's like training your brain to see the world through a different lens. But how do you put that into practice? The book mentions this gratitude rock thing, right?
Right. Now, while carrying around a rock might seem a bit out there.
No judgment here. We all need a little something.
Exactly. It's about the ritual, the act of consciously thinking of something you're grateful for every time you touch it. A physical reminder to shift your focus.
It's like a mental reset button. I can get behind that. But The Secret goes beyond these general principles, right? It dives into specifics, money, relationships, even health.
Exactly. And it's in these practical applications that The Secret really shines, offering tangible ways to use the law of attraction in your everyday life.
All right, so let's talk money. We've covered gratitude for our rusty bikes, but what about manifesting that dream car? Or at least being able to afford gas for it?
The Secret would say your rusty bike's a great place to start. It's not about pretending you're rich when you're not. It's about shifting your focus from lack to possibility.
Okay.
So instead of, I can't afford that car, it's, what would it take for me to reach that level of abundance?
So less wishful thinking, more strategic goal setting. But where does the universe fit in? Is it just magically dropping money in my lap?
The universe loves a co-creator. The book emphasizes visualizing yourself already having that car, feeling the excitement, but also taking aligned action.
Aligned action. So not just buying lottery tickets, but maybe taking that financial literacy course or finally launching that side hustle.
Exactly. You're sending the universe a signal that you're serious about change. And that brings us to relationships.
Ooh, juicy. Okay, so let's say I'm single and ready to mingle. Does visualizing my dream partner suddenly make them appear on my doorstep with a bouquet of roses?
Wouldn't that be nice? The Secret takes a more nuanced approach here. It's about embodying the qualities you desire in a partner. Kindness, humor, shared values, and attracting someone on that same wavelength.
So I need to be the kind of person my dream partner would be attracted to. Makes sense, but what about relationships that are already a bit rocky? Can The Secret fix a struggling marriage?
It's not a magic wand, but Byrne suggests shifting your focus to your partner's positive qualities, appreciating the good, even if it feels buried right now.
That's where those secret shifters might come in handy again, right? Instead of focusing on my partner's annoying habits, I could focus on a memory of us laughing together.
Precisely. It's about shifting your energy, which then influences the dynamic between you. And that brings us to the often touchy subject of health.
Okay, this is where I get a little skeptical. I can see how mindset affects things like motivation or confidence, but can you really think your way to good health?
The Secret delves into the mind-body connection here, suggesting your beliefs about your health can influence your physical well-being.
So it's like the placebo effect, but on steroids. If I believe I'm healthy, my body will just magically heal itself.
It's not quite that simplistic. Byrne isn't advocating for ditching conventional medicine.
Okay.
It's more about not letting fear or negativity about an illness become a self-fulfilling prophecy. The book highlights the story of Morris Goodman, who used visualization to recover from a paralyzing plane crash after doctors said he'd never walk again.
Okay, that's a powerful story. But wasn't it also a combination of his unwavering belief and months of grueling physical therapy?
Absolutely. The Secret acknowledges the importance of taking action. It's about aligning your thoughts and beliefs with your desired outcome and taking inspired steps toward it.
So it's not about passive wishing, it's about actively participating in creating your reality. But even with all these specific examples, money, relationships, health, The Secret goes even deeper, right? It touches on some pretty big picture concepts about the nature of reality itself.
Exactly. And this is where we move from practical tips to something more profound. The Secret suggests we're not just isolated individuals, but part of a vast interconnected energy field.
Okay, things are about to get cosmic, so we're all connected, like literally.
That's the essence of it. Byrne argues that this interconnectedness means our thoughts and feelings don't just affect our own lives, they ripple outward and contribute to the collective consciousness.
Whoa. So if everyone's vibrating on a low frequency fear, anger, despair, it's gonna create more chaos in the world.
That's the idea.
Yeah.
And conversely, if we can collectively raise our vibration, focusing on love, compassion, possibility, we can create a more positive reality for everyone.
Okay, I'm feeling a sense of responsibility here. Like, it's not just about manifesting a parking space, it's about my energy impacting the entire universe.
Yeah.
That's a lot to process.
It's definitely a big picture perspective.
Yeah.
But even if we scale back from the cosmic level, this idea of interconnectedness can be a powerful motivator. If we're all connected, then kindness, compassion, even just a smile, those things have ripple effects too.
So good vibes aren't just about feeling good, they're about doing good for the world around us. I can get behind that, but let's be honest, some people might hear all this and think this is starting to sound a bit too good to be true. What would you say to a skeptic?
Skepticism is healthy. It's important to approach any self-help philosophy with a discerning mind. The Secret isn't about blindly accepting everything as truth. It's about exploring new ways of thinking, experimenting with different approaches, and seeing what resonates with you.
It's about asking yourself, what if? What if I could attract more abundance into my life? What if I do have more control over my reality than I realize?
Exactly. And even if you're not 100% convinced, there's a low-risk experiment you can try. Focus on gratitude. Find that gratitude rock, start a gratitude journal, or simply take a moment each day to appreciate the good things in your life.
And notice if it shifts anything. If it makes you feel lighter, more optimistic, even just a little bit more open to the possibility that there's more to life than meets the eye.
Precisely. The beauty of The Secret is that it invites you to become an active participant in your own life, to step into the driver's seat and steer towards your desires. It might not be a magic genie in a bottle, but it offers a framework for personal growth, empowerment, and yes, maybe even a little bit of magic.
So if you're tired of feeling like life is just happening to you, maybe The Secret is worth a deeper look. It's about taking that leap of faith, or maybe just a baby step, and seeing where the journey takes you.
And who knows, you might just surprise yourself with what you're capable of creating.
As always, the choice is yours. What resonates with you? What feels exciting to try? Take what serves you from this deep dive and leave the rest behind. Until next time, keep exploring, keep questioning, and keep those good vibes flowing.